The 8 steps to build business credit with your EIN not linked to your personal credit. Business credit is credit which is tied directly to your company's EIN or tax ID number and not your Social Security number. Hence, your business needs to build credit to buy the goods and services it needs. Inquiries for business credit do not go on your personal credit reports, so they don't affect your personal credit scores. Your business and personal credit scores can be very different. There are several business credit advantages. With 2 separate credit scores, you can get 2 separate cards for the same vendor. This effectively doubles your purchasing power. Business credit scores really only depend on whether a business pays its bills on time. Personal credit scores depend on payments, but also other factors like credit utilization percentages. Let's talk about building business credit. Business credit is something that does not happen automatically. You have to actively work to build your business credit. However, it can be done easily and quickly, much faster than you build up your consumer credit scores. Vendors are a big part of this process. If you try to do the steps out of order, you will be turned down repeatedly. You cannot start at the top with business credit. However, we know the steps you can take, and we know the order in which you need to take them. Step 1. Getting started with business credit. Your business needs to be legitimate to lenders and vendors. You will need a professional-looking website and email address. Plus, you will need your business phone and fax numbers listed on 411.com. Also, the business phone number should be toll-free, 800 exchange or comparable. You need to start building business credibility. You will also need a bank account devoted strictly to your business. You must have all of the licenses necessary for running your business. These licenses all must be in the exact correct name of your business with the same business address and phone numbers. Step 2. Working with the IRS. You will need to visit the IRS website. Get an EIN for your business. They're free. You also must select a business entity such as a corporation, LLC, etc. You can start off as a sole proprietor, but will most likely want to change to a type of corporation or partnership to minimize risk and maximize your tax benefits. Your business entity matters when it comes to taxes and a liability in the event of a lawsuit. A sole proprietorship means you're it when it comes to liability and taxes. If you operate your business as a sole proprietor, at least file for DBA, doing business as status. If you do not, then your personal name is the same as your company name. As a result, you can end up being personally liable for all your business debts, plus per the Internal Revenue Service. With this structure, you have a 1 in 7 chance of an IRS audit. There is only 1 in 50 chance for incorporated businesses. Avoid confusion and significantly lower your chances of an IRS audit at the same time. Step 3. Starting the business credit reporting process. Start at the DNB website and get your free DUNS number. A DUNS number is when DNB gets your company into their system to generate a Paydex score. If you have no DUNS number, then there is no record and no Paydex score. Once you are in DNB's system, search Equifax and Experian sites for your business. You can do this at www.creditsuite.com/reports. If you have a record with them, check it for accuracy and completeness. If you don't have records with them, go to the next step in the process. This way, Experian and Equifax will have something to report on. Step 4. Trade credit. You begin with trade credit. These are also called trade lines. They are often net 30-day terms. This is for things you can buy all the time, like coffee and shipping boxes. Not every vendor can help you like True Starter Credit can. You want vendors that will approve you with minimal effort. You also want them to be reporting to one or more of the big 3 credit reporting agencies, Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian. You want 5 to 8 or more of these to move on to the next step, which is revolving store credit. You may have to apply more than once to these vendors, and you may need to buy some things you don't need to prove you are responsible and will pay on time. Consider donating unwanted items to charity. Uline Shipping Supplies is a true starter vendor. You can find them online at www.uline.com. They sell shipping, packing, and industrial supplies, and they report to DNB. You have to have your DUNS number. They will ask for 2 references and a bank reference. Your first few orders might need to be prepaid to initially get approved for net 30 terms. You may have to buy some things you don't need. Quill Office Supplies is a true starter vendor. You can find them online at www.quill.com. They sell office, packaging, and cleaning supplies. They report to D&B and Experian. Because they report to 2 separate credit reporting agencies, you get 2 credit experiences with them. You have to place an initial order first unless your D&B score is established. Usually, they'll put you on a 90-day prepayment schedule. If you order items each month for 3 months, they will typically approve you for a net 30 account. Monopolize Your Marketplace is another true starter vendor. You can find them online at www.mymonline.com. They sell everything you need to know about marketing and business in a 10 audio CD set. They report to Experian. Upon checkout, choose the 4 equal payments of $59.99 option. The first charge takes place in 30 days. You will need a bank account, an EIN, and a deliverable address. Expect 30 to 60 days for reporting. Non-reporting trade accounts should also be considered. While you do want trade accounts to report to at least one of the credit reporting agencies, a trade account that does not report can still be of some value. You can ask non-reporting accounts for trade references, plus credit accounts can help you better even out your business expenditures, making budgeting easier. These are companies like PayPal Credit, T-Mobile, and Best Buy. Step 5. Monitor your business credit. Know what is happening with your credit. Make sure it is being reported. Address any errors as soon as possible. Get in the habit of checking your credit reports and digging into the details, and not just your scores. We can help you monitor your business credit at Experian and D&B for only $24 a month. Just go to www.creditsuite.com/business-credit-monitoring. Or for D&B, go to www.dnb.com/credit-builder. For Experian, go to www.smartbusinessreports.com/landing/1217. For Equifax, go to www.equifax.com/business-credit-monitor-small-business. Experian and Equifax are $19.99. D&B ranges from $49.99 to $99.99. Update your information if there are errors or if the information is incomplete. For D&B, go to iupdate.dnb.com/iupdate/viewiupdatehome.html. For Experian, go to www.experian.com/small-business/business-credit-information.jsp. For Equifax, go to www.equifax.com/business/small-business. Step 6. Revolving store credit. Once you have 5 or more vendor trade accounts reporting to at least one of the credit reporting agencies, you can move on to revolving store credit. These are companies such as Office Depot and Staples. These companies are more likely to have goods you need. Use your EIN on these credit applications. One example is Lowe's. They report to D&B, Equifax, and Business Experian. They want to see a DUNS number and a Paydex score of 78 or better. Step 7. Fleet credit. Do you have 8 to 10 accounts reporting? Then you can move on to fleet credit. These are companies like BP and Conoco. Use this credit to buy, repair, and maintain vehicles. Make sure to apply using your EIN. One example is Shell. They report to D&B and Business Experian. They want to see a Paydex score of 78 or better and a 411 business phone listing. They might say they want a certain amount of time in business or revenue, but if you already have enough trade lines, that won't be necessary and you can still get approved. Step 8. Cash credit. Have you been responsibly handling the credit you've got so far? Then move on to cash credit. These are companies like Visa and MasterCard. Keep your Social Security number off these applications. Use your EIN instead. One example is the Fuelman MasterCard. They report to D&B and Equifax Business. They want to see a Paydex score of 78 or better, 10 trade lines reporting on D&B report, and a $10,000 high credit limit reporting on D&B report, other accounting report. They also would prefer for yours to be an established business. How about more revolving credit? These are companies like Walmart and Dell, and also Home Depot, BP, and Racetrack. These are often MasterCards. If you have 14 trade accounts reporting, then these are within your reach. Another way to build business credit is with unsecured credit. These will report to the business credit reporting agencies and not the personal credit reporting agencies. You don't need proof or cash flow or collateral. You don't need to fulfill a time and business requirement. What are some unsecured business credit advantages? You only pay on what you owe, not like a loan. You can often get a 0% introductory rate, usually for 6 to 18 months. These are ideal for startups. It's also great for high-risk industries. Here's how an unsecured business credit program works. The lending source works on your behalf to secure credit cards for you. The company is neither a lender nor a card issuer. Instead, they function as experts in getting credit cards and work to apply to get you the most credit they can secure. Nearly always, their tactics get you credit result in much more than you could get on your own. This is because they are going for multiple cards for you. The company you hire works to get you 5 to 8 cards, often the best and highest limit cards you can get. They apply for them all at once, so they can get you 5 to 8 cards where if you applied on your own, you'd only get 1 to 2 at the most. They can usually get you 5 times the amount of your current highest limit account. Contrast with your bank, which can only get you one of these types of account, which often doesn't report to the business credit reporting agencies. You get 2 sorts of cards: personal cards, reporting to the consumer credit reporting agencies, and business cards, which don't report to the consumer credit reporting agencies. Whether you get one or the other, and how much money you can get, all hinges on just one thing: your personal credit quality. The lender can also get you low introductory rates, typically 0% for 6 to 18 months. You pay normal rates afterwards, usually 5 to 21% APR with 20 to 25% APR for cash advances. And they'll also get you the best cards for points, meaning you get the best rewards. This credit is obtained with no security, assets, or collateral. The lender has no collateral to collect in case of default. Because there's no collateral supplied, and they don't look or care about your cash flow either. All that matters is your personal credit. With a 650, you'll only get personal cards. With a 680 credit score, you'll get both business and personal cards. Having several cards creates competition. You can get your limits raised typically within 6 months or fewer from initial approval. Approvals up to $150,000 per entity, e.g. a corporation. This is something most lenders don't offer or advertise. Not only will you get money, but you build your business credit also. Therefore, within 3 to 4 months, you can then use your newly established business credit to get even more money. How do you qualify for unsecured business credit? You need quality credit with no derogatory reporting. This means no bankruptcies, ever, on the report. Although you might get approved with bankruptcy if it is not on the report. Any judgments and tax liens must be paid off, and there can be no credit counseling. You can't have any late payments in the last 12 months. You can't have any active outstanding collections and unpaid status, although less than 500 might be okay. Also, you can't have any foreclosures or late mortgage payments. You also need at least one bank card with a 3-year history or $3,000 limit. If there is no car loan or mortgage, then you need 2 bank cards. There are also balance limit ratios on existing revolving accounts. The lower the ratio, the higher the amount approved. A 30% ratio is required. This looks at overall percentage and individual percentage on each account. Credit inquiries are a big factor tying into approval. More than 6 inquiries in 6 months is too much. Lenders do not want to see the person is applying for new credit, especially no other revolving accounts. Here are some more unsecured business financing details. You can use a guarantor or a credit partner to increase your numbers. Often these people will want a piece of your business and trade for their help. See it from the creditor's perspective. They want to know you'll pay them back. Most sources charge 9 to 12% success-based fees. You only pay the fee off what you secure. Pay an average of 10% on the amount you borrow. All lenders on all loan programs charge fees. You'll easily pay 5% or higher, even on an SBA loan. But this program, like most others including SBA, roll in your fee, so you don't pay up front. Once you get your cards, the fee is invoiced. This is one invoice per card. Don't forget, always use your credit responsibly. Don't borrow more than what you can pay off. Keep track of balances and deadlines for payments. Paying off on time and in full will do more to raise your scores than nearly anything else. Building business credit pays dividends. Good business credit scores help you get loans. Your lender knows you can pay your debts. They know your business is for real. Your EIN connects to high scores, and lenders won't feel the need to demand a personal guarantee. To recap, create a legitimate business that creditors feel they can trust. Work with the IRS to get your EIN and properly set up your business entity. Visit DNB and get a DUNS number if you don't have one already. Get true starter credit, trade lines at the beginning. Monitor your credit and correct any errors if they arise. Move on to store credit when you have 5 to 8 trade lines reporting. Move on to fleet credit when you have 8 to 10 stores reporting. Move on to cash credit